In this video, we have an impromptu beach bonfire with friends down in the Exuma, Bahamas. And then we set sail on a beautiful day in perfect conditions all the way up to Staniel Key flying the Spinnaker. At Staniel Key, we witness a boat stuck hard aground. Then the girls put on some absolutely scintillating dresses and we head to the yacht club.
Kind of a lazy day here. We've been working. I've unfortunately been having computer issues.
My computer would shut down as soon as the processor reached 30 degrees C. The only way I could get it to run was to leave it on an air conditioning vent.
Running a scan on it right now to see if it's any kind of virus or malware or something. That's probably just a hardware thing or something. They just, you know, the little controller for them or something just burned out or whatever. So I had to turn the CPU down to 50% for when I'm editing. I've ordered a new laptop. Thank you, patrons, because that was like $4,000 for a new laptop. Because I mean, this is some pretty intense editing stuff, right? So we're stuck here in the Bahamas, and I can't get a new laptop right now. So even if I could, I mean, the high performance laptops, it's like a week or two waiting list anyway to get those because of all the stuff. So, but we're gonna go over happy hour. You ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Earlier in the day, the girls had dinghied over to all the other boats in the anchorage, letting them know we were having a beach fire that evening. It was a nice night for it. The wind was up a little bit to keep the bugs away, but not too much that we couldn't have a fire.
Got the zoomies. Two types of people.
Yeah.
What is this?
Hey, he's bigger. What can I say?
Yeah, Bobby, add to the pile.
Hey, I brought most of the other. Well, you brought.
Craig may have brought more wood, but I used my Boy Scout skills to start the fire. Some of the people that showed up were cruisers we met along the way, and some of them were new, but they were all good friends now. It seems like I've said it a lot lately, but this is what cruising is all about. If you're thinking about cruising, just set a date and make it happen. When that day comes, whether you're ready or not, just go.
Well, getting up and moving. Had a fun night last night. Nice little bonfire. Went over back to the Neil 47 and hung out for a bit. So everybody's getting up now because we're kind of buddy boating with the monohull over here, and there is a place where it's only 5. I think it's like 4.9 is a depth. We got to go north. So this boat actually drafts 4.9, so we would need just a little tiny bit of tide, but they're 6 foot plus, so they need the tide. So we're all gonna kind of get up early here and head north and get over that shallow spot while we still have, like, I think there's 2.5, almost 3 feet of tide right now. And then head to Staniel Key for a couple nights, and then we got to really start moving after that to do some longer legs to get back north. Getting moving. I already put up the dinghy. About ready to put up the Spinnaker. As soon as I see people pulling up chain, I'll wake up Stephanie, and then we're gonna get going. I've seen 6.5 deep right now. They should be all right. They have a 6 foot draw. So we stayed there. That was Rudder Cut Key. And this is Musha Key. So apparently the piano was put in by David Copperfield, the magician. And apparently this is his private island, Musha Key. So I have like 4 charts here. I have the charts on the chart plotter, the navionics charts, the sonar navionics charts, and then the aquamap charts. They all say something different down here. In my experience, the sonar charts and the aquamap, and generally the aquamap has been even better than the others, so I'm going to trust what aquamap says. Probably okay. Plus we have 2.5 feet of tide right now. The monohull behind us has 6, so we're leading the way for them. So if we see anything below 6 feet, then obviously we'll tell them. But there's a sailboat ahead of us too, so we get to follow him, and he's a monohull, so he's drafting at least what we are. So.
Once out of the really shallow water, we raised the Spinnaker and we were sailing. This is why sailing in the exumas is so nice. Crystal clear, shallow water, sailing in the lee of the island. This Neil 43 sure looks fast and sexy sailing through these waters. Its shallow draft and speed make it perfect for cruising through the exumas. If you'd like more information or see how you can get your own Neil, visit pyachtsales.com.
Man, this is what coming down here is all about. It's hard getting down here because you're kind of beating into it, but when you get down here, and especially when you turn around, you're headed back. I mean, we're sailing northwest, winds behind us, flying the Spinnaker, doing 8 knots in flat, calm water. I mean, just awesome. Doesn't get much better than this, really. This is the best part of sailing right here.
Downwind sailing.
So our system from FMC Global there, you know, it's partially covered by the Spinnaker, the Starlink dish, but I don't know if it's using, because it switches back and forth between 5G or Starlink. I don't know which one it's actually using right now. I'm going to do a speed test. Oh, this says it's connected to Starlink. So I'll do a speed test, and 100 ping, right? So it's not bad. Getting 80 megabits download, 90. I mean, pretty good here. Not 85. Upload is 8, 10, 11. So 10. So that's pretty good. Partially covered by the Spinnaker with the sail up, you know, and still getting that kind of speed. That's pretty good. And we're moving at 8 knots as well, so pretty cool. So there's a link down in the description if you want more about this system in here and how you can get it and put it on your boat. Doesn't get much better. It's water, sailing downwind, Spinnaker, nice and calm. Pretty good.
I could stare at you for 100 years and I never blink and
Doesn't get much better.
I know, it's so peaceful. I love it. And I love these trampolines. You can just sit here and listen to the waves underneath them. Well, not even waves, but just the water underneath.
Yeah. When you get like Katie and Craig have those like outdoor bean bags.
Yeah. Well, we had the bean bags on the dark side.
Yeah.
But
if we were on this boat permanently, we'd have all the fun toys and stuff.
I know. We would have them all, which is so lovely. But it's nothing's better than this, though.
Man, that's great. We're doing 9 knots now on 15 knots of breeze. A little better angle, you know, because we were pretty far downwind. Now we're, well, the parent wind's 80 degrees, the true wind's 130. So, you know, just a beam reach here, you know, that's the fastest point of sail. We're doing 9 knots on 15 breeze, you know, 8.5 on 14, 9.4 on 15. Pretty nice.
somewhere in between.
Had a really nice sail up here to Staniel Key, about to pull in right now. It's pretty. Unfortunately, so I have my 360 camera. I have one here, and I on a pole, and I put one on the other side when we were putting the Spinnaker in and out today. And unfortunately, when we were pulling the Spinnaker in, I guess one of the sheets knocked it off. So we lost the footage from that. I mean, it's a bummer about the camera, but mostly it's the footage that we lost that I hate, because it's some cool stuff, but oh well. So it is what it is. Part of the thing of YouTube here. Sorry, I gotta watch my depth. It's kind of shallow. It should be fine, but it just makes me a little nervous. But anyway, we're gonna get a mooring here in front of Staniel Key, hang out for a couple nights, probably do the grotto and the pigs and all that, and then start heading back on Monday. We're about to be boarded. We've been boarded by pirates. Cheers.
Woo!
Hey, hey. Yeah, the catch over there is running around. He was heeled over a little bit earlier. Now he's kind of righting himself, but he's stuck. And the tide is. No, it's still going down. No, it should be coming up now. The tide should be coming up now.
It looks like the boat accidentally turned the wrong way, leaving the mooring field straight into shallow water. If you sail long enough, your chances of running aground near 100%. When it happens, you just hope you're in a place like this where people are willing to help and there's no damage to your boat. At first, they just tried pulling her out, but that didn't work. Now they have that dinghy attached to the halyard and they're pulling the boat over sideways to get the keel up off the bottom. So when the keel tilts over enough, the ketch can motor backwards to get off the sandbar. Eventually it worked, and the boat was able to back out. It was a sandy bottom, so likely there was no damage done to the boat.
How's this gonna work?
Okay, so I'm gonna tie this to the back of the dinghy,
Okay.
and then
We're gonna pull you back.
Okay. Let's see.
No, just hook it on that little handle there. We'll go slow.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. All right. Craig's just gonna paddle back. All right. All right. Let's see if we got this. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'll go slow. Oh, you're gonna stand up. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Hey, she's gonna stand up. Really? All right.
Woo!
Yoshi.
No, you have to tie.
Oh god. What do you think, Yoshi? Yoshi looks a little concerned. Uh-oh.
Oh, I got it! It's working! It's totally working.
Yoshi!
Who wants some prosciutto?
Ah! Oh, you got it!
Wow. All right, let's give him some chips.
Who wants some chips? Come on, who wants some chips?
That's so right.
I mean, they must have been watching from afar. They came.
Prettiest seagulls I've ever seen.
I know.
Watch a big like shark come and bite one of them.
Oops on me.
The girls donned some really sexy dresses, and after a little photo shoot on the bow, which our patrons already got access to, we headed into Staniel Key. The sunset was beautiful over the docks at Staniel Cay Yacht Club. Stephanie was calling sharks by tapping on the fish cleaning station. Then it was time for the real excitement, heading into the bar at Staniel Key Yacht Club. The yacht club is always a lively place, and on the holidays, the bar can be absolutely packed. Megan's husband Jason flew down and met us at the yacht club. There's the bar area with seating for dining, but then in the back there's also the more formal dining room. We got lucky and got a great table in our own little private room. And the food is pretty good. Of course, it's also a little expensive, even by Bahamian standards. After dinner, we headed back to the boats for some more fun, but you'll have to use your imagination for that. I want to give a special thanks to our top 20 patrons of all time. Without guys like you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying the videos, please click that like button and make sure you're subscribed. And thank you so much. We'll see you on the next video.